Hi, I'm Ciliann. Welcome to my art channel. In this video, I'll show you how I paint an acrylic portrait painting of Napoleon. Enjoy! Napoleon Bonaparte. A small man with a great effect on the world. He was born in Corsica, which France bought from Italy the year before he was born. He grew up in France, was educated in the army, worked his way up, and was offered to fight with England. He instead decided to go fight in Egypt. He was not successful, but he came back to France as a hero and made himself emperor. And after that, he worked on the legal educational systems in France. He built it up again after it had been destroyed in the French Revolution. He supported arts and sciences, and he tried to conquer much of Europe. And he was quite successful at that point of his life. And here we have him on his horse. This is a different view of a famous painting, which has a side view of him. So I chose to do this as a front view to make it a little different. And he continued fighting in Europe. And when he tried to go against the Austrians and the Russians, at first he was successful, brilliantly so. And when he tried to go against Britain, he managed to get some gains for France. And he re-established the aristocracy in France. He put much of his family in the government. But then he was trying to attack Russia. And that was not the best idea. Russia was very strong, being that it has millions of population, and it's a freezing cold climate in the winter. So after exhausting his army in the summer, they froze in the winter, and he came back defeated. And the French were not happy with him anymore. So he was exiled. And when he tried to regain power later on, he did not manage, and he was exiled again. And he died on an island that belonged to Great Britain at the young age of 51. And later he was buried in France. Here are some famous quotes of his. The only way to lead people is to show them a future. A leader is a dealer in hope. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Envy is a declaration of inferiority. The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. And this last one, which I don't agree with. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. That's not a good one. In any case. So as you can see, I did this painting in many layers. I started off with a pencil drawing and continued with putting the basic colors in the places that I wanted them, leaving in some places a bright undercolor, in other places a dark undercolor, and then working my way at each point to brighten up the colors above that and add details. His horse is rearing up and showing its teeth, which is not the most complimentary position for a horse. There are more beautiful angles to look at a horse from. But I didn't want to just go with the regular position in all of those paintings. So, this is the front view. And that's how it looks. He actually, for his, in order to finance his wars against Britain and Russia, he sold France's territory in North America to the United States for $15 million. And that was later known as the Louisiana Purchase. Now, in all the paintings that I saw picturing him on his horse, each one was a different color. All of the painters who copied it decided what color the horse was and what color the background was. So I just made his horse a dapple gray and made him standing on some icy rocks on a mountainside. But that famous red cloak that's flying around in the blustering wind. I think every painter makes that some shade of bright red. Hope you enjoyed watching me make Napoleon. It was fun. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.